Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts.
It's no secret that I, along
getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
First step in that law says he deserves. Meanwhile, this dude Wack and Karen Chapman has taken a position to work against the Hoover family by trying to monetize off his name and withhold footage that could contribute to his freedom. So if there's one thing this Wack dude is telling the truth about, is that I don't fuck with him. When I was in LA talking to this lying-ass nigga, never once did he take the position he was partners in the theft of the Hoover family.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, what did you grab on?
Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as they move the football down to the spot of foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Claiming Larry Hoover signed all his rights away for nothing. Larry Hoover is far from being a dummy, so for Wack and Karen to be taking a position on disrespecting the Hoover family by attempting to sell Larry Hoover likeness without the family permission is a mistake.
Yards on the game's first play, second down.
Been around a long time.
This defense for the Colts, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of
boy, send me an invite in your internet ain't tight.
Especially open field.
Send me an invite in this game and his internet ain't tight.
This team does it.
In your heart, niggas, bring that shit to Dr. Prince, and I'm going to cure you of that disease. Let me say this to the homies in LA and around the world. All money is not good money. And a nigga that will kiss a rat in the mouth for any amount of money is capable of anything, like sending you on a suicide mission to laugh at you. Read the wisdom between the lines and don't follow this clown off a cliff. It's no secret that I, along with the Hoover family, lawyers and friends, are fighting hard.
Last fight, I was tired. I was exhausted. I'm about to launch this NFT that's going to change the fight game. And I put in 30 all-nighters before that fight. I had herpes before that fight, 2 outbreaks in the span of a week. I'm here. I'm healthy. Let's go. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I fight. Last fight, I was tired. I was exhausted. I'm about to launch this NFT that's going to...
You tuning in together, my boy.
Okay, Mr. Sanders. Just one more thing before I can let you
all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland
Call
River in downtown
I said you weigh more than a running back. And that's sometimes. She does.
Here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were.
But why is that wrong?
This should be a good one. As the Titans get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm calling you.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. They'll like to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
What the fuck was that?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On play action, they'll throw. Going up top. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 16-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And able to get it down, but he does reach the 5. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
They'll look to throw here. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Looking to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yo.
Change the fight game. And I put in 30 all-nighters before that fight. I herpes before that fight, 2 outbreaks. In the span of a week, I'm here, I'm healthy, let's go, whatever. Doesn't matter. Last fight, I was tired.
This is
I
Jonathan
was
Taylor.
exhausted. I'm about
Taylor's
to
got the first down and more. And shutting him off. Now open field.
Woo! Let's go!
Jonathan Taylor is 11th
Last fight, I was
touchdown
tired.
of the year.
I was exhausted.
And
I'm
the
about
Colts have taken the lead.
Like disable gravity.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
When I had a friend, grandmother, I began to pass out. Then my head hit the wall. When I had a friend, grandmother,
McCann's got it teed up.
I began to pass out. Working late, praying for work for you on paperwork.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you've got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him now to this point. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find them?
Touchdown, Colts! A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. McCann's got it teed up. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Second and 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going for it all. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. They're going to look to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll try and run Taylor. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McCann's kick is good.
Gosh, the will he scored. I was trying to throw it in there.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
McCann's got it teed up. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Being that we all players, you know, Monopoly is the perfect game for it, you know.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
There might be many with the same concept, but they don't even come close to me. Why not? Because they don't represent.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
They learn to hustle because they grew up in poverty, poor, believing God will ever fight inequality wars and beat times. Now they owners and entrepreneurs, their ideology's poor and rather get rich quick from a robbery school.
2nd and 11. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back to throw again. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
He's going to let this one go deep. They got his man complete. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be
a leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big play there for Indy. Now a play fake here on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh my goodness, I pushed the wrong fucking button.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. They'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make the play.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a 6-yard pickup. It's still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up. They'll try and run for it. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Not much there, only a yard. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Second and 9 now. Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. They'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Sanders' kick is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll throw now on the final play. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop any...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 106 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. They'll check this one down to Taylor. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. McCann's got it teed up. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start.
Give it up, give it up, give it to me. Big Mac coming through, double beat seat, and it's song. And I'm going to get sick with it. Give me drinking bones, want me chill with it. Look, I'm going to be the biggest Mac of the year. Coming through.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
Finding some room at midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
What do you think?
What were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They'll run on 1st down. Stokes. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone.
I'll do a jump ball with you.
Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's
going
to
continue to pick
them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game.
Oh, shit.
And they'll get out of bounds.
Come on, Rook. Come on, Rook. Don't do him like that, Rook. Ah, damn. Shaking niggas off. Y'all want to come off from the blind side on niggas? Okay. Yeah. On the blind side. Hitting from the blind side.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Y'all ain't shit. Hitting niggas from the blind side. That's how we getting down? Okay.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, go ahead, move somebody else. Move somebody else's position. Oh.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. gun, it's Taylor.
Get off, punk.
Touchdown.
Yo!
Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. McCann's got it teed up.
Uh-oh. Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Run the ball now.
As he gets it up past the 35. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more.
Run,
after
not
this.
Rodney.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
2nd and 11. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Flush to him, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quiddy Pay in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Quinny just wants you to pay. Quinny just wants you to pay.
On now is the Titans punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep
that
up
clock
with your team
moving a
there,
little
play
bit.
keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Taylor. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Oh, what? I didn't even see the clock. What the fuck happened?
That'll set him back 5. Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw.
No, you got to catch that.
Incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out.
Hey, Ralph, how can you do that?
Football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive.
Oh, yeah, run the ball.
And he's up
run that thing.
Gain of 2 out to the 27. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, this running out of time.
To the ground at the 37.
I'm not going to care.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down.
Run it, run it, run it. 255, 254, 251. Run it, run it.
Some people do a little bit
overload.
Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Okay. My tackle.
Another first down at the Colts 42. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now back to throw.
Thank you.
And this is intercepted.
Ooh. Don't just take it from him, Cheney. Don't just take it from him.
At the 39-yard line.
Little dude. Little dude. Oh, thought you had it. I know. I know.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now a pass hauled in downfield.
Don't need to die.
Indianapolis.
Caught him slipping in his cover 96.
Touchdown of the season. And the Colts could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. McCann now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. McCann's got it teed up. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case.
I touched it. You run off if you want to. I'm going for that motherfucker.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead.
You run off if you want to. I'm going for it.
It perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now, and it's probably been there for a long time.
I'm going to back them up.
It's evident because
Back
you can see it in their
again.
faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going deep here for Taylor. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's right. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 18. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Get inside position, baby.
Caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. McCann's got it teed up. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Good game.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Colts, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.